In the beginning, the first out of her family, she went to Africa to meet her soulmate. The Most High protected her the whole time, told her to go back to the U.S. and show her brothers and sisters that Africa was not what they shown us. Facebook group was created and now a YouTube channel. We're bridging the gap between Africans and African Americans for the first time in history has never been done, and now it's done through this platform. Subscribe to us here on YouTube and join us on Facebook for everything Africa.
Okay, this one's avocado seedlings, and these avocado seedlings are owned by one Gambian who have been living in America for some times, and he came back to invest into agriculture, and he decided to go for avocado production. And this is his avocado seedlings, because the NARI, the institution here, is helping him to do to work on the avocado seedlings. We're the one who help him to nurse these things, and later on he will take it to his mainland. He bought some lands whereby he want to do his avocado production. So this is the kind of things that we the Africans are encouraging. Yeah, we encouraging agriculture. I'm giving advice to every single individual to venture into agriculture, because agriculture is the way whereby Africans can sustain themselves in terms of food production. Because if you don't have enough food for ourselves, you will still be suffering, or people will still be hungry. So that's the only way that we can be able to sustain ourselves, because many countries in this Africa here are depending on Western worlds to import foods into their country, and those foods also will be very expensive for their citizens to purchase. But if you produce your own food in your own country, it will be very easy for your citizens to have in terms of food production. Because this one is the plot that we grow. We've transplanted tomatoes. As you can see, these are all tomatoes, and this one transplanted around 2 weeks back. Yeah, because as for tomato, we organize how to call a nursery bed, whereby we nurse the tomatoes until they reach to like a transplanting time. They reach to a stage whereby they can be transplanted, and we come back to the main field and transplant them. And here is some of the part that we transplant our seedlings. This is a pepper seedlings. Yeah, it is growing right now, and when it reaches to its transplanting period, you will try and transplant it to the main field. And here is the tomato seedlings that we are now how to call transplanting. This seedlings is what we've transplanted to that main field. So as you can see, this one is bitter tomato. Yeah, with these other ones. So we have different seedlings whereby when they reach to the transplanting period, we will try and transplant them to the main field. Yeah. So it is very important. Yeah. As you can see, they are growing very fine because they lack water. You know, you do water them every day, so they are growing very fine. As you can see, we are still moving in the garden. You know, here is one plot. You know, this is the okra farm. Here, we've grown this okra here. It is a crop which most Africans use, you know, in their diets. You know, it is used in different kind of diets in the country. You know, especially in Gambian dishes. Most of the dishes that we use okra on, you know, spakanja and different types. So this is a very how to call interesting crop. Yeah, and it is very important, you know, for the people of the country. So as I'm telling you, agriculture is very important. And when you come to this part also, we have orange seedlings. And these orange seedlings, you know, here they are grown, but later on they will be bought with different different varieties that are very suitable for our climate, and they produce more crops like at an earlier time, because some of the oranges, when you grow them, they can go to around 5 years or more than that. But when you try and grab this thing with a suitable variety, you can get it to be fruit. It can start fruiting around 2 to 3 years. So that is very important. So all of these things that you are seeing, this is the orange. They are all orange seedlings. But later on. And this plot here, we having sweet potato. We are having different varieties of sweet potato. We plot them, but as you can see, they are running crops. They have to like overlap onto each other. Yeah, we grow different kind of varieties here, like to see their different yield production, to see which variety will be able to produce than the other. Even today we happen to cut some of their veins, like their productive parts. We go and transplant it at some other areas to multiply the varieties. Yeah, in order to have more varieties, because some other farmers will come. They will be in need of the potato varieties. So they will have to we will have to multiply them in order to supply them that varieties. Because most of the people come here because here is a research center to tell them which variety is better, for production. So here we have different varieties which we use, in order to see which one will produce more than the other. Yeah. So we'll have to work, to go to some other areas again. The place is wide, and it is having different production. So we'll still move on. Maybe we'll not cover everywhere, but I will show you some important parts. As we are still moving, these are plots of onions. We're just from seeing that onion bulbs that we have harvested from the production that we have made during the season. And these onions we are making trial on these onions, because as for here, we mostly do our onion productions immediately after rainy season. But now next month we are expecting rain in this region. Even yesterday it rained some parts of the country, but in this country during rainy seasons people don't do onion production, because the rain contains some acidic substance, whereby when you do onion production during the rainy season, it burns their leaves. It burns their leaves. So we are making trial on these onions to see if they will do well during the rainy season. As the name implies, this institution is mainly built for research. As the name implies, it is called the National Agricultural Research Institute. So we are making research on these onions to see if they will do well during the rainy season. So that's what we are doing here, as you all can see. Yeah, that onion bulb that I saw you at the other part, those ones have been already harvested during the season. Yeah.